Hello, it's Angela Kirby, and I continue on the journey for our Mandala Oracle. Okay, so weekly I choose from my book, Creating Wisdom and Magic in Life and Love, a mandala that's pertinent or relevant to our life's journey over the next few days. All right, so this is something that I do collectively for us all, and you can either choose to participate or not. If you don't, you can turn this off right now. Anyway, okay, now excuse my hay fever. Still a little bit of hay fever happening here, which is interesting. I still listen to all those statements that I'm making. It will be interesting to see what happens over the time as to how that I can move through this, getting into the stillness, listening. What is my body telling me, apart from the itchy eyes and the swollen eyes and the nose and the carry on? All right, what is it that we need to know collectively? All right. Courage. We had this one not long ago, actually. We had this one about 4 weeks ago, in fact. So interesting that it's turned up again. So, and we're actually in Mercury retrograde now, which is interesting. So that actually brings up a lot of things for us to look at. And anyway, okay. So the mantra is a circle of love, a circle of life. This mandala is now in our lives. Allow it to open our pleasure and delight through seeing and feeling. Allow it to whisper its wisdom. Can we hear what the messages are? Write what we hear and feel and study it deeply and release for our path to be. All right, this is number 43, so it's fairly well into the series, as there's 59 in the series now, 54 of which are in this book, Creating Wisdom and Magic in Life and Love. All right, courage. Feeling hemmed in has its advantages. Let go of the struggle and ask yourself, what am I learning? What is this all about? Hay fever. Your light is bright. What would it take to shift out of the patterns you're currently in? What is the first step for you? For after a period of incubation and a sense of embracing what has assisted you in your growth and learning, now that it is complete and transformed. Hang on, let me say that again. For after a period of incubation, a sense of embracing what has assisted you in growth and learning is now complete and transformed. Sorry, I read that incorrectly. I could edit that, but I'm not going to. Probably because I don't know how to, apart from completely start this again. I'm not going to do that. All right, okay. This is to be embraced through love rather than fear. It's the fear that might be coming up. It wants to come up. It wants to go. That's what it wants to do. And if we hold on to the fear or by suppressing it, then that will stay. Okay. Step out of the world as you have all the resources. Step out into the world as you have all the resources, making the first move today. Feel your light shine from within, as a sense of courage that leads the way. Sometimes picking up the phone, composing and sending an email or making an inquiry in whatever format after you have had the hunch or insight is the necessary action, the next step action, and you then let it go. At some stage, that action will become results in whatever way that they are for you to be experienced. Let go of any self-sabotage and know that where you are now is a result of your past. You have the courage to make any changes. Do not judge what is ready to be transformed, but allow it. You can do it. I think that's a great one. Okay, so if there's things that are wanting to come up, don't suppress it. Don't do anything with it. Just be with that. Listen to it. Get into the silence and do a bit of meditation. Something like that will help you to listen to what needs to come up and is ready to be transformed and shifted. And you'll know. It's just getting into giving yourself the opportunity to meditate and get into a still place on a regular basis allows you to trust you a whole lot more, for you to get your own messages. All right. This one is for us all collectively, and it is courage. That is the message for this week. All right. So onwards and upwards. So be gentle, be kind. Ciao, ciao. See you next week. Have a good one. Bye.